Welcome back to Design Santa Barbara. I'm with my friend and noted Santa Barbara designer, Denier.
So, Michael?
Tell me about designing with California's coastal influence in mind.
Santa Barbara's got so much to offer. The colors are one of the main things, taking in all the colors, the blues and the tans and whites that we talked about. Another feature is also the materials. It's not just about the colors, it's about using natural materials, light colors in both paints, but also in fabrics and the fixed finishes. The materials should have a light feeling to them as well, without a heavy texture, linens, cottons, things of that nature. Another material that I really am enjoying and that I've used a lot lately is floor tiles that look like wood. So
yes,
instead of using
yes.
the wood, using the floor tiles, it's so durable. People come in from the beach, they're able to throw their things on the floor, not worry about the water, not worry as much about the sand and
scratches and so on. Mm-hmm. Wonderful. What kind of elements can you incorporate with this style, with the coastal style?
Like I just said, of course, the ceramic tile, and it's not just about shells. It's not just about adding some shells here or a seahorse or something like that. It's about the way the house flows and the feeling, the casual aesthetic to it all, and a place to lounge, really a place to lounge and enjoy with those light colors and the blues and soft fabrics.
Great. What is your process when working with a new client? A lot of people would like to know that for sure.
When I have a new client, the first thing I do is I like to get to know them and what they'd like to get out of the project, whether it be a bathroom or a kitchen or a living room, what the priorities are, and a budget. It's important to know those things so that you can come up with a design that can suit their needs. The next thing that I then do is I go sort of create 2 to 3 design themes or ideas and show them so that they can say yes or no to certain elements, and we can bring some together or go in one direction. The step then after that would be to put it all into a cohesive way of managing it, a spreadsheet which you can then manage and give to contractors, and that I can bring in here and check off and select all of my items.
Wonderful. How do you incorporate antiques or personal items into a design? Sometimes it's difficult to bring things that they don't go with the motif. How do you do that?
You know, I think it's always really important to bring in a client's personal items. If it's something that's important to them, it's important to the design. And that's one of the things that I like to ask them at the beginning is, what do you have that's important? What would you like to include? And many times I use that as an inspirational point, either in colors or in shape, in pattern, in design in some way, so that that can be a focal point, and it really does make sense.
So the last question of this segment is, what is your ideal project?
My ideal project would be for a young family that is looking to do something in that coastal design, but then also add some fun elements, either in art or in, you know, some other kind of passionate way that would be a really fun thing to incorporate, and to then have it be functional for the family and livable, all those things. That's really what I enjoy most.
Well, thank you for the explanation, and I cannot thank you enough for being on our show.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you having me.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. Stay tuned. There will be more Design Santa Barbara after the break.